I'm recording this a little bit later than I wanted to. We're going to quickly grade every team's round 1 picks. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new, welcome. If you're returning viewer, welcome back. My name's Noah. Let's talk about it, man. So first overall pick with the Titans was obviously Cam Ward. I didn't see anybody else being taken right here. So for the Titans, I think this is an A pick. You have to do what you gotta do. Take the best player available, take the best quarterback available. I think this is a good pick right here. Number 2, the Browns did trade with the Jaguars, the 2nd and 5th pick. There are a couple other picks thrown in there as well, but apparently the Browns had no issue trading down. They still got their guy. I don't know if they would have taken Mason Graham at 2, but regardless, Jaguars traded up, took Travis Hunter at 2. I've seen every video and he's so happy. I don't think he wanted to play for the Browns. He's probably hella happy to play for the Jaguars instead. I'm gonna have to say Jaguars moving up and taking Hunter. This was an A+ move. I was very mad though. I wanted Browns to take someone else and then Hunter to fall to the Giants. But that leaves us with Giants at pick number 3. And for pick number 3, they ended up drafting me. Nah, I'm playing. They got Abdul Carter. This is one of the best players in the draft. Arguably the best player in the draft. He is just amazing, man. He is amazing. I did have some concerns with him about him being an Eagles fan, but since he was drafted, he has unfollowed the Eagles. He has said he is leaving the Eagles in the past, and he is just a dog, bro. He is a dog on that D-line that the Giants have with Dexy and Kayvon and Brian Burns. He will be the 3rd edge rusher, 4th pass rusher on that D-line. I think he's going to be a tremendous fit, help out the Giants a lot. Giants get an A+ for this pick right here. Will Campbell, Patriots, not too much to talk about. We are beefing up your offensive line with the best tackle in the draft. I think this is an A+ right here. Anybody else is a miss. I know Patriots wanted Travis Hunter, but you're not going to get him. It's just not happening. I think this is the next best pick Patriots can make. Invest in their future. Invest in Drake May. A+ for Will Campbell to the Patriots. Now, pick number 5, Mason Graham, Browns. I also think this is a good pick. I don't know if other teams would have taken him this high. I know Mason Graham is very, very, very talented and very skilled, and he is a great player. But I'm not going to lie, at 5 though, I feel like maybe they could have traded back down a little bit more. Obviously, this does sound a little bit crazy, depending on how you view Mason Graham, how you view other teams in the draft. Maybe the Jets take Mason Graham if he's there at 7. So for the Browns, I'm going to say trading down and taking your guy. I'm going to give it a B+. Raiders taking Ashton Jeanty is an amazing move. I'm going to have to also give this an A. It's just obviously, you know, if you're a Raiders fan, you do want quarterback, but Jeanty is generational. He is a fantastic running back. I think he will be great. Jets take Armand Membu, offensive tackle. I'm gonna give this one a B. I'm not gonna lie, it is a good pick. It is who I thought they're gonna take. I'm just gonna give it a B. It's nothing too groundbreaking, nothing too crazy. Moving on to Teteroa McMillan. I keep fucking up his name every time. Wide receiver from Arizona to the Panthers. I'm going to give this an A. I'm going to give this an A, not an A+, not an A-, just a flat out A. I think it's a good pick for where they are in their offense in terms of what weapons they have. Bryce Young obviously is who they're going with. I wanted them to take McMillan. I think this lined up on a mock draft as well, so I was happy to see this pick. I'd given A. Moving on, Saints, Kelvin Banks Jr. I'm not gonna lie, I give this pick a C+. Not because Banks Jr. is a bad player or anything, but I just don't think Saints should be investing in the O-line instead of looking for their quarterback. I think they should have maybe traded down. I don't think other teams would have taken him that high. Maybe the Saints should have traded down and gotten him later. What do I know though? End of the day, who the fuck am I? Am I Mel Kiper? Am I Ian Rappaport? Am I Tom Pelissero? No, I don't know anything of the day. So maybe Kelvin Banks Jr. would have been taken. But yeah, I just don't know if that was a pick the Saints should have made. I'm going to give that a C+, I think is what I said a second ago. Colston Loveland for the Bears, tight end, Michigan. I'm going to have this pick as a B-. Now, the reason being, if I'm the Bears, I'd argue they should have taken Kelvin Banks Jr. over Colston Loveland. Just protect your line and protect Caleb Williams. He's the future of your team. However, there's another tight end in this class. You have Tyler Warren, the number 1 ranked tight end right there, 93 draft grade, and it said you take Colston Loveland. Now, don't get me wrong, Loveland is not a bad prospect. He's not a bad tight end. But when the number 1 at the position is still there, why would you take the number 2? Why take the number 2? Unless you see something in Loveland that sticks out to you. But I'm not going to lie, I think they made a mistake. I think Tyler Warren is a better tight end. We'll have to see, though. Ultimately, you really never know until they're playing. Mikal Williams, Niners, I'm going to give this pick an A. It is what they need as of right now, where they are as a team. I will say he fits them very well. He's going to fit their scheme. I think he's going to have no issue. He is from Georgia. Obviously, Georgia creates a lot of dogs. Mikal Williams, Niners, amazing pick right here. I'm going to give this an A. Tyler Booker to the Cowboys. I'm going to give this pick a B. Tyler Booker is definitely good, but I feel like at 12, it is kind of a reach. He is the second ranked in his position at offensive guard. I don't know though. I don't know. When I'm looking at it, I'm just gonna picture Giants defensive line dominating him twice a year. Maybe I'm biased. I'm gonna give this pick a B. Kenneth Grant, Michigan defensive tackle to the Dolphins. I'm going to say, I'm not gonna lie, Dolphins kind of, in my opinion, had a lot of players that could have benefited from getting. But when you look at him, he's definitely a good prospect. He is a 4th position ranked for what he is with the 88 grade. I think maybe Dolphins could have got somebody better. I would have taken a safety or a cornerback if I'm the Dolphins. Will Johnson did fall a lot. He was not even drafted in the 1st round. Maybe not him, but I would say Dolphins didn't really address their proper needs. If you're a Dolphins fan, you might love this pick. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Colts, Tyler Warren. I think this was a great pick. He was projected to go 6th overall. So when you get him at 14, this is an amazing pick. I'm going to give the Colts an A+ for this. Jalen Walker, this is also an A+ pick. Jalen Walker was projected to go overall 4th. His 4th ranked overall, not projected to go 4th overall, 4th ranked overall player in this class. Jalen Walker is an absolute dog. I think he fits the Falcons very, very, very well. When you look at him, he just looks like he'd be in a Falcons uniform. As stupid as that sounds, he just looks like a Falcon, bro. He's the type of players Falcons have: aggressive linebackers and just good players that are dogs. Also from Georgia. Jalen Walker, A+, Falcons, great pick. Walter Nolan, this was a great pick as well. He did fall exactly around where he was projected to fall. Me personally, I think a couple teams could have taken him ahead. Especially the Dolphins. When you take Kenneth Grant, I was thinking they could have taken Walter Nolan instead. He's really good. I think Cardinals get B+ for this pick right here. Shamar Stewart, edge. I know a lot of Bengals fans are mad at this. They got the 6th ranked edge, 22 overall ranked player. Maybe they did reach a little bit. I'm gonna give the Bengals a B for this pick right here though. Alright man, so I'm editing this video. It took me a little bit longer to get to it. I have a lot of projects with school and stuff, but I just want to say I take back this grade I gave to the Bengals. This pick is honestly really bad. I would give it a D, D-, maybe an F. When there's players like Jahad Campbell that fell 32 to the Eagles, this is terrible, bro. This is terrible. I don't think they should have taken this guy at all this high. Yeah, I'm changing my grade on the next pick. Now we have Gray Zabel, offensive guard for the Seahawks. This isn't really too flashy of a pick, but he is the best ranked guard in his class. Obviously there's a lot of upside to Zabel. I would say this is a good pick. I didn't think Seahawks were gonna go in this direction, but you know what I mean. What can I say? You can't really go too wrong with this. I'm gonna give this pick a B+. Emeka Egbuka with the Buccaneers, I'm going to give this pick an A. I love this pick. He is a 4th ranked receiver in his class. He was projected to go 40th or just 40th overall rank, but I'm here to say that is BS. He is very, very talented. Any team would be lucky and very, very happy to have him. This guy is very good. He has a lot of potential. I think Egbuka will be very, very good, especially on that Buccaneers offense and system with Baker. Oh yeah, I think it's going to be amazing. Mike Evans clearly not going to be there forever. You got to find someone to succeed him. I think this is a great pick. I give it an A. Jahdae Barron, this was a home run pick for the Broncos right here. At pick 20, they got the 11th overall ranked player. They have now Pat Surtain and Jahdae Barron. They have an absolute lockdown defense. I obviously, in my mock draft, I had them going a different route, getting a receiver, getting maybe Matthew Golden. But this was a home run. This was a home run, grand slam, bases loaded. This was just an absolute smash right here. My friend is a Broncos fan. He was very, very happy at this pick. I was happy to see this pick. I like Broncos. I like seeing them win. They are a fun team to watch. especially under Bo Nix. But Jahdae Barron at number 20 is an absolute steal. This pick is amazing right here. You cannot go wrong with it. Now the Steelers, Derek Harmon, this is also a great pick right here. He was a 15th ranked player, second best defensive tackle in his class. Now I did see a post about this where his mom was very ill or something in the hospital, and he got drafted, and he went and told her he got drafted to the Steelers, and then she passed right after. Definitely can't be easy. It has to be tough for Derek. Prayers up. Definitely very sad to hear. But Steelers, I think they got a very good player in Harmon. I think he's going to be very good on that defense. I think he will fit very well. He looks like the type of player the Steelers would like to have, and I think they won't regret this pick at all. This pick, I'm going to give it an A just because you got him at 21, which I think is a great spot. So Derek Hampton, or Hammond, whatever, I think Harmon, I can't read, Jesus Christ. Harmon is a great pick right here. I was reading this and I got confused. Amarian Hampton, running back, Chargers. I think he could have gone a little bit higher. I think Broncos could have taken him. But overall, this was a great pick. I think he's going to thrive in the Chargers offense. I think that system is perfect for him. Obviously, they are in a run-first system, or a run-heavy system, I guess. So I think this would be great. Definitely could help out Justin Herbert a little bit. And I think this is a great move. I give this an A+, if I'm being honest. He is the second best running back after Jency. I don't know why I was gonna say Junkins after Jency. So this is a great pick. I give an A+ right here. Matthew Golden, Packers, I give this an A+. This pick gets 5 big booms. It is a second ranked receiver in this class. He was projected 23. He went at 23. Could not get any better than this. The Packers, this is exactly what you need. If you guys have a good team, you just need more playmakers. This is exactly what you need. Packers get an A+ for this. Matthew Golden to Green Bay is phenomenal. I love this pick. One of my favorite picks in this round's draft. Number 24, Donovan Jackson for the Vikings. I get it. Whenever you draft O-line, I get it. I really do. But I feel like there are better players. I feel like you could have got better needs. He is a 55th overall ranked player in the draft. I don't think he would have been taken by any of these teams. So Vikings, your first round pick, you get a C. You get a C for me. I know he could be good, but come on. What are we doing, bro? He is 6'4", 315, Ohio State, so he is a big boy. But still, what are we doing, man? C. I'll give it a C+, benefit of the doubt, a C+. Now, pick 25. The Giants did trade up with, I thought it was the Rams at first, but apparently it was Houston's pick. And the Rams had a pick after they traded with the Falcons. And as I'm recording this, the Browns are on the clock. Let's see if they take Shador or not. This will be very interesting. I have a prediction they don't take Shador. I think Shador sits for another little bit.
The Cleveland Browns are now on the clock.
Okay, Browns are on the clock. Let's see what goes on here. Okay, so the Giants traded back into the first round with Houston. I'm not gonna lie, when this happened, I wasn't mad. I wanted Shador. I really wanted Shador. But after cooling down and doing more research, and even prior to the draft, I was looking into Dart a little bit, watching the video of him and Gruden. I'm not gonna lie, Giants cooked. A lot of fans don't really know about Dart too much. He was a 3rd ranked quarterback in his position. However, when you compare the analytics, he is almost and maybe better than Cam Ward. When you look at his analytical stats and his just everything, his stats in critical situations are very similar to Cam Ward. His pro comp is Bo Nix. I see a little bit of Justin Herbert, a little bit of Josh Allen, but I'm not gonna lie, Jackson Dart is a certified baller. You look at him in Ole Miss, he did way more than Daniel Jones. People are saying Daniel Jones 2.0. He did 100 times more than Daniel Jones. He has 100 times higher ceiling than Daniel Jones. He broke, I think, every record Eli Manning set in Ole Miss. This guy is not going to be a bust. I think Jackson Dart is going to be very good. I just hope and pray it works out. I'm tired of doing this. I can't do this anymore. As a Giants fan, I'm mentally tired and done. I'm 23. We haven't had a quarterback in years. I had to watch Daniel Jones for 6 years. Please, Jackson Dart, please save us. I think Giants did a good move right here. For this, I would say Giants first round, they had an A+. Abdul Carter and Jackson Dart, potentially 2 faces of your franchise for years to come. I think Giants cooked here. I think they cooked. If they took Shador, I'd be happy. But I feel like long-term Jackson Dart may be better. Shador obviously would be a fun pick to see what happens. But I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Browns are on the clock as of right now. Round 2, pick 33. They are still on the clock. 4 minutes left. Let's see if they take Shador. I'll probably cover that in this video maybe a little bit. But yeah, Giants A+ draft pick from me. I think they played absolutely phenomenally. Now, I'm not going to lie, for this pick, Falcons, they have a good team that they are building. I'm going to give this pick an A+. This is a great pick right here. Malachi Starks. Let me minimize this. Malachi Starks. This is a good pick too. I thought he was going to go up a little bit higher, maybe to the Dolphins. But for the Ravens, I think this is a great addition. This is a player that I could see in their system and in their uniform, if I'm being very honest. I think Starks is going to be a baller. I give the Ravens an A for this pick as well. Tyleik Williams, this is an amazing pick. He could have been a reach. I would say the prospect is better than the pick. I think you could have taken him a little bit later, personally. For this pick, I'm going to give it a B-. Obviously, the Lions are not really in a crazy need for a defensive tackle, so they can maybe develop him and just keep him for rotational purposes. But yeah, I'm going to say Lions take Tyleik Williams is a C, B-, if I'm being nice. And we're going to move on. Josh Connerly Jr., Washington. This was also a surprise. I thought they were going to go skill player, but I get it. You have a star young quarterback. Take an offensive tackle, protect your quarterback. I'll give this pick an A-. Maxwell Hairston. I like this guy. I was a little surprised he fell this low, although personally in my round 1 mock I didn't have him going in the first, if I'm being very honest. But I think he has a ton of potential. I think Bills had a good pick right here. I'm going to give this pick a B though. Bounce on the clock. Here we go. Pick us in. Wow. Nobody wants Shador? Wow. Nobody wants Shador, bro? Oh, man. Alright, well, moving on with the video. This pick very deeply bothered me. Jahad Campbell to the Eagles. They traded with the Chiefs. They just traded 31-32. Big deal. Whoopee, big deal. The best linebacker in this class, projected to go 19th. Talented overall pick, whatever the fuck you want to say, overall rank. 90 grade Jahad Campbell to the already explosive and talent-packed Eagles. This pick was my worst pick of the night, not because it was a bad pick. It was a tremendous pick. I don't know how the Eagles are going to keep getting away with this every single time. I don't know if anybody's going to score a single point on the Eagles all season. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Jahad Campbell to the Eagles. I can't even. A++++++. The fact he fell this low pisses me off. He was so good. I think he has so much potential. He is from Alabama. That should say enough. Fuck, man. Jahad Campbell is incredible. And Chiefs address one of their needs. Josh Simmons, offensive tackle. I give this pick an A. Chiefs offensive line has been struggling. I think you have to go with this route and protect my homie. I think this is the best pick possible. Let me know what you guys think down below. It is currently round 2. The Texans pick is in. We'll see what they do. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys agree or disagree with any of these takes up above, let me know down below. And if you guys know a video, man, be sure to drop a like. If you guys want info content, go ahead and hit subscribe. We got a ton of more content coming soon. NFL Draft is going to be feeding us with videos. So if you guys don't want to miss any, go ahead and hit the little bell, ding, 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 so you don't miss anything. And other than that, my name is Noah, and I'm out, man. Peace.